We're still gonna work on heel. Man, did I not bring that healing stick? I need a healing stick. So I've been using it. Once you start using it, don't stop until the dog gets it. And I didn't bring it out. Um, let me, something I could use as a healing stick. You can use bamboo. Just tap it. You know, you're not smacking, you're not hurting the dog. That's not what you're doing with a healing stick. Let me see if it's in this. Hang on, I'll be right back. Hey, Marble Fawn. Hey, what are you doing? Hi. I don't know where to put it. Where to put it, Lutz? I don't know where I put the healing stick. That's not good. So I'm gonna use this. Not supposed to hurt. Is anybody here? So it's not supposed to hurt. So I can't find the healing stick. So I'm gonna use this. This is like a weed. It's hollow. It's not supposed to hurt, right? So just bring it down and tap. So I'm gonna use this because I don't know where I put it. Healing stick is it's real bendy. You can use something like this. Just remember, it's just you're trying to annoy the dog, like that. Hey, heel. Hey, come here. Heel. I don't know what I did with it. No, get over here, dude. Heel. But we're gonna work heel. Hey, sit. Now, my legs, I feel it. I feel it. And if you're working heel properly, you should be feeling it. So my muscles, like I feel it because I'm walking a ton. So I'm also trying to exercise a mile a day. So I am feeling it in my legs. So remember that. If you're not feeling it, you're probably not doing it right. If you got a puppy that's 8 weeks old and you're not tired, you're not taking it out in the middle of, man, you're doing it wrong. You got the puppy. I didn't tell you to get the puppy. So we're gonna work heel. We work heel in the same place, right? And go to the same place every day so the dog knows what you're gonna work on. Make it easy on the dog. It's about muscle memory, flat out. With all the dog training, it's about muscle memory. No, here, heel. No, come on. This will work. No, see? Just bounce it off with him when I say no. No, heel. Dude, get your shit together, brother. Back your ass up, man. Get with the program. I'm gonna just drape this over my neck so that I know that there's no tension on it. Come on, man. Let's go. No, he's no. Like right off the bat, he's doing better than he normally does. Like when you first start doing it, it takes a little bit for the dog to get into it. Come on, let's go, man. So see I can stop and he stops now? No. I say no, he backs up. Right, so he's starting to get this. But like I said, with the healing stick, you keep using it until the dog's, you know, functioning good. Hey, get over here, dude. No, heel. No, no, heel. My legs are sore, but would you get the hell up here and stop doing that, dude? My legs are sore. Hey, you know what? That's not right. That's why you're doing this. I gotta move this collar to its proper position. Back up. Back up all the way. Heel. No, heel, man. Let's see. That'll be helpful. I'm in the right position. Okay, let's keep walking. My legs hurt, but they will feel better if I walk. No, here, heel. It's like my muscles are like... No. I can really feel it. And like I said, like, we're beating down a path where you can, you know, the grass can't grow here because we're walking a lot. No, man! You're bumping into my leg and you're being a dick. Now knock it off. Heel. Did you hear my tone? Remember, your dog does not understand language. You understand tone? No! Good. No. Heel. No. Dude? I wonder where I put the healing stick. No! Don't fucking track. Let's go. Don't let the dog sniff. If it's sniffing, it means that it's tracking. Don't want the dog to be sniffing when it's healing. It's allowed to sniff when you give it the potty command. No, heel. This dog was sort of as bad on a leash as Merlin was when I first met him. Heel. See, they start going into a heel real fast, a lot faster. You just got to keep doing it. They're not going to train themselves. The dog cannot. No. The dog can't learn heel on a walk. Don't be walking your dog. Okay? No. Nobody should. Back up. People walk their dog and they think that they're doing something for the dog. You're not doing anything for the dog. Let the dog go to the bathroom and start training it. If you want to walk the dog, walk it here, teach it heel, then you could go on your stupid walk. It's not about walking the dog, man. Don't walk the dog, train the dog, damn it. You'll spend the time walking the, oh, I walked my dog for a half an hour, 45 minutes. Back up, dude. No, more, here. Sit. But it's not trained. So every time you take it for a walk, you're just conditioning shit in, man. Don't walk your damn dog. Listen to me. Take your dog and train it in the, let it go to the bathroom and start training it doing yard work. It doesn't need to be walked. It needs to go to the bathroom. It needs to go out, and then you need to start training it. Here, heel. Stop looking at the birds. Heel. No, heel. No. Man, you're bumming me out. Get it back at heel. This is my tone. No, heel. Good, good boy. No, heel. See how the leash is loose? If it has any tension on it, it drives the dog forward. Okay? So if you're walking around with the dog on a leash and you can't walk it like this, you're a screw up. You shouldn't own the dog. No. Heel. If you can't do it, then find somebody like me that can do it. You got the dog, pay for training. Stop being cheap. No, heel. You're a good boy, Lutzy. So you start seeing the dog when you start doing this. The dog's doing it better and better. No, heel. Sit. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, go. Some locator howl bullshit. Don't hang no wolf. You fucking dirtbags. God damn it, what are you doing? Take a little bit of a break here to tell them to shut their mouths. They will do that locator howl like a wolf. You know, where are you? Where are you? They know I'm out here. They know I'm out here with Lutzy. You know, they see me going out with a dog, and then the tonk will start the locator howl. Where are you? Well, I'm out here, Dick. I don't need you doing that. I hope this makes sense to someone, man. Don't walk your dog, man. Train your dog. What are you doing walking it? You have to take the dog out to go to the bathroom. Okay? Then you start training it. The dog goes to the bathroom. Oh, I walk my dog 3 hours a day. You're an idiot. You should be training it. And you shouldn't be doing it 3 hours a day. Is anybody here? Is this thing working again or not working? Is YouTube working? Can somebody say that they're here so I can see if this chat's working? Doesn't seem to work properly lately. Oh, it works. Good. Okay. Thanks, Dean. Thanks a lot. So you're walking the dog. It doesn't know heel. So each time you walk it, you train it not to heel. So you do heel as yard work in your backyard. You do all of it as yard work. Like, I don't take a dog out in public, like the Home Depot or anything like that, until it's functioning properly. It's all done in the yard or in the field. You don't train the dog by taking it to Home Depot because you know it's going to screw up. If the dog's screwing up, you're just conditioning it to be a fuck up. Hey, dude, come here. Here, heel. Come on, buddy, heel. So concentrate on your yard work. No, here, heel. Sit. Your dog does not need to be walked. It needs to be trained. And, hey, Rachel. And while you're training it, your dog's getting the exercise, okay? But the problem is people are lazy. So to train your dog, you have to expend energy, and people just don't want to do that. You know, what is the comment I hear from a lot of people? What's the easiest breed of dog to train? Well, there isn't one, right? There isn't one. Stop thinking that it's going to be easy. That's correct. You have to do the yard work. Here, heel. And when you're doing heel, you need a loose leash. At first, you're doing corrections, but right now, I'm just using this healing stick. I can't find my healing stick. This is about the same principle. It's real. No! Back your ass up and never do that again. Sit! Same principle. Healing stick is bendy. It's real bendy. It doesn't hurt. This doesn't hurt either. Knock it off! Sit! That's pissing me off. That is fucking pissing me off. You do that fucking again. Listen to my tone. You better pay attention. You don't just go over there and smell shit. Listen to how I'm bitching him out. Watch your tone with your dog. If you have this real pleasant tone, like say the dog's being a dick, and you're saying, settle down, settle down. That's like saying good, good, good. You better get your ass in fucking gear and figure out how to speak to the damn dog. Either it's bitch the dog out, right? Meaning no, or good. Yes. It's black and white with the dog. People just train their dogs to be assholes because they can't figure this out. And one other thing, when I'm talking to you, the dog, I could be walking the dog and talking. They understand when it's directed to them. Okay? Here, heel. No, heel. No. Back up, dude. God, it is nice. It's supposed to be 58 degrees. I'm going to crawl underneath my car later. Yep. No, heel. No. Something else, a big mistake people make. No. It's encouraging excitement, like hand wrestling with the dog. Don't ever do that. That's like one of the worst things you can do. No. No, heel. No. No, man, leave the bird alone. Get over here, heel. No. I hear it, so what? If he turns his head, I'm hitting the E-collar. He's supposed to pay attention to me, not birds. I know it's inviting. Dogs go in the direction of their head. If he's turned around, he's fucking up. So I'm going forward. No, heel. No. It's a good boy. Heel. No. 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 Sit. Okay. I'm gonna use the starter pistol with him. Putting a nail in that coffin. He's not gonna be gun shy around me, I'll tell you that. I'm not gonna do this all day with you. You know, I gotta work with the dogs individually, right? And so Gus, I've been taking on walks in the woods and stuff, and I've been leaving Tonka here. Tonka's a pain in the ass. As soon as he thinks that we're going hunting, he gets real excited. So I don't even want to deal with him right now. I'm dealing with Gus, but Tonka knows me and Gus are going somewhere because we're going out the front door. So there's more of this locator house shit going on from Tonka, and I don't need to hear it. It's bullshit. You don't need to know where I'm going, Tonka. Hey, here, heel. Come on. See how he does with the starter pistol. He'll do good, I think. Here, heel. Come on. Come on, buddy. You're a good boy, dude. No, here, heel. Heel. Right here, heel. No, heel. No. Heel, dude, heel. No, heel. Get off my shit, man. No. No. Still, see a little gun shyness. Here. So he's got to be on a leash, even though he's not running. Here. We need to get over this, dude. We have stuff to do that involves a dummy launcher, okay? Get over here. Come on. Sit. No, sit. Sit down. No, sit. No, sit. No. Good boy, sit. That's it. Good boy. Good boy, sit. Good boy, sit. So we get another one on there. No, sit. Good boy, sit. Good boy. Good boy, sit. Good boy. Good boy. You chill out there for a second, okay? Just chill. Nice job messing up the teeter-totter, dummy. I gotta fix this. I need this. I need a sledge. I have to push those back. Put a number on this shit, dude. No. What did you do that's so fucked up? bird dog. Sit. Okay. So these dogs, like this dog is skinny, you know, he's lean, but he's got a lot of power. So, you know, he's a lot like Tonka in a lot of ways. So don't think because it's sort of a lean, skinny dog, it doesn't have power. It has speed like you wouldn't believe. Like, you know, it's really fast. So, he screwed that up yesterday by just jumping on him because I wanted him to go over there. He's still not over the gun shyness. It causes excitement. So got to keep using a leash with that. You can sort of maintain if I get him over there, he'll stay sitting, but he needs to be habituated to it a lot more. So, but I mean, it's no problem. I've never met a dog that can't learn this. So, you know. Gus is a big idiot. Yeah, I know. This, so he really moved this around a lot by jumping on and off of it. So I gotta figure out some way to get it back in position. You know, like, I don't know. What the fuck did he do? Um, I think I'll take a sledge. I'm gonna put him in. Look at a sledgehammer and see if I can get this back sort of in a better position because this isn't gonna work. This is not usable the way it is. Hey, Lutzy. Lutzy, here. You did good. No, heel. No, heel. Your ass over here right now, brother. Heel. Good boy. No. Wow, he really moved it around. It's like, I don't know. I couldn't find the big sledgehammer. I found a small one now. Boy, that movie, Grey Gardens, it's very interesting. Not the movie, the documentary. I fell asleep. That's what they put on the movie, which is sort of interesting too. But I fell asleep during it. I wedged a rock in there. Sort of rocks a little bit. Not a little bit, rocks a lot. It was rocking before though. But you know what I think I can do? It's what I think I could do is get some spray foam, and that'll keep everything in place. It's a glue pretty much. Um, so if everything's just sort of spray foamed in place, it'll look like crap. Do I really care? No, I need it to function. Ah, fuck, man. Is that going the wrong way? Let's do this. That's the problem is I just slapped this together with what was laying around. So when it slams up and down, there's a lot of movement. See, so it just starts moving everything. But that's what I'm gonna do. I don't I don't really care how it looks. I just want it to function. So I could even spray foam it and put rocks around it so it's not as much of an eyesore. My high-tech dog training equipment. Ah, fuck. I had a Skype with somebody. It's very interesting. Well, I didn't have a Skype. I was supposed to have a Skype with someone. You know, I won't even do the Zoom until they PayPal me the money. I stopped doing that because, you know, people are just like, oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, well, you forget? Well, I didn't. You wasted my time. So, this person just recently, like, they wanted to do a Skype. They contact me, and I say, okay, give me the time and day you want to do it, right? And you know, do the PayPal, and I'll send you the Skype thing. So they send me a thing, say, okay, sent the PayPal, and then I go look, and they didn't send the PayPal. So I didn't hear from them for a while, and I said, you know you didn't send the PayPal. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Now it's sent. Somebody else had sent me a payment, and I looked. It wasn't sent. I said, man, you're just screwing with me. What's the matter with you? He said, oh, I'm really sorry. And then they actually sent a PayPal. So I'm okay. Let's do it. And then, you know, so it's all sort of lined up. And then, supposed to do it today. And I go to the Zoom, you know, I send them the Zoom link. They're not there. It says right on the Zoom link, Eastern Standard Time. And I already made it clear in the thing, like, yeah, day and time, Eastern Standard Time. So I don't know what's the matter with people. It's not that difficult. I mean, it said Eastern Standard Time, right? So what's their excuse? Like, they missed the appointment. You know, I set time aside to do this. You know, put them in the schedule. I'm sick of it. Like, if you don't show up, why? I'm not gonna refund your fucking money. It's ridiculous. I was there. Where were you? Am I required to, like, do the? They need to pay again, as far as I'm concerned. If you go to the doctor and you don't show up, you get charged. Your insurance company gets charged. I was supposed to be working with someone, you know? But I scheduled them in. I'm sick of being the nice guy. Okay, let's do it. How about tomorrow? I understand you missed it. What the fuck? Clearly, my time was not important, you know? It wasn't. It wasn't important to that person. It wasn't important. I knew right away because they kept saying that they sent the PayPal payment, and they didn't. They did that twice. You know? They did that fucking twice. Oh, you sent the payment? Okay, great. Oh, well, you didn't send the payment. That is my time too. I had to go double check. I sent them the right email address. You know? What's the matter with people? Like, And, you know, I'll tell you something, too. It always ends up being like some, oh, I'm sorry, like blah, 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 some kind of bullshit, obviously bullshit story. You know, why don't you just say the dog ate your paper or something? I'm not an idiot. Bullshit. It is. It's total bullshit. Like, it was I'm not important enough for you. Or there's like this lack of like, I don't know. They don't really care about the money. A lot of that. There's a lot of rich people like that. I don't get it. Now, I have been late to one. I have. But I always contact the person. Hey, I'm sorry. You know? I've been offered to do it free. It's my fault, I admit it. And I offer it free. I'm not cheap. I mean, I keep dogs longer than I need to. It's a flat rate. If somebody tips me out, that's their choice, and it's much appreciated. But it's not a requirement. You know, some people don't believe in tipping and shit. I don't get it. And that's the other thing. Like, if it's once, right? If it's one time, I get it. But like the PayPal fiasco? Give me a break. Now that I think about it, that might have been the third time they did it. Because I was contacted a week ago by somebody, and this is a common thing for a troll. It's like, made you look. It might have been the same person. You know, I don't know. I'm gonna double check on that. I think I talked about it like last week. I was like, yeah, what's that? Like that still made you look troll. So, I don't know. It just I got shit to do. I have shit to do, and it's not like I'm making a fortune doing that. I'm not. So it's a smudge. There it is. God, it's nice. I think I'm just gonna pile rocks on it. It's just like, hey, 3 times. It's too much of a coincidence. Do you know what I'm saying? Come on, like once, okay. Twice, really? Made you look. They got PayPal protection. Let them work for it. Let them work for it if they want their money back. Rude as shit. All right, Lutsy, you nutsy. I'd do more, but I'm gonna sort of foam everything in place. I might actually build a cardboard frame around it and then foam it so it's just like one big heavy foam piece of shit. I don't know. Um, Fuck, Tonka. Go get that loser. Fixing it, Tom. Oh, nice job, idiot. You pee on my hammer? Dude, did you just do that? Better not have. Yeah, you did. Lucky you didn't hit the handle. Shit. Yeah, well. Ah! What made that happen? Back to square one. Ah! Come here. Tonka. Tonky. Sit here in the sun. Like a car in a little bit. Let Destiny film it, video it, so that if the car drops on my head, she can call the fire department. It's not going to. It's not going to take that long to do it. It won't. Put the parking brake on, chalk the tires. Maybe throw a milk crate under there. Motorcycle helmet. I don't know. It'll be all right. Oh, I will. Nixie, I was just thinking about you. It's interesting. What's this? Is it? What did I do to my nose? Nixie. Nixie that's been here forever. Nixie the smallest pixie. Hillsby that had COVID recently. Hillsby's interesting medical stuff she talks about. It's fascinating. It's like gnats. Bugs are coming out. It's that warm. You had tornadoes last night? You're making that up. You are making that up. There's no tornadoes. It's fake news. Speaking of fake news, any news? Is your Russian friend still not talking? Man, this is horrible what they did to that country. This war crimes for sure. Definitely. The U.S. Army or the UK Army did something like that, or the Canadian Army, they wouldn't. NATO would never do anything like that. And if somebody did do something like that, they'd be prosecuted for sure. That's just unbelievable. Like, we're losing, so we're gonna get some payback here. We're gonna kill these people. You won't acknowledge my political question and changes the subject to UFOs. Oh, well, that's an interesting subject. What's he think about UFOs? I have someone who is not responding from Russia also. He went back a few years back to rejoin the army. What do you mean I'm back? Just praying him and his mom are somewhat safe. He shouldn't have gone back. He was living in the UK? Shouldn't have gone back. Although Russia in the springtime looks pretty cool. He has seen them. Russia is actually a UFO hotspot, I would imagine. That one behind the barn I saw, I'll never forget that day. That was just so close. I was like, fuck. And then it went behind that tree over there. Went that way. The ones that me and Destiny saw, they were fairly far away. You know, they weren't super close. But they were Not that far away. No, I was like, what the hell is that? It's pretty weird shit. You miss him? Was that an old boyfriend or something? You couldn't talk him out of it? Almost all of his sightings has been around the river by his city. Huh. It's interesting. This big lake up here, it's 600 feet deep. It's real deep. That's where I was headed. The one I saw. Don't do that. I'll start assuming you're a troll. So I haven't, right? I haven't seen that. But if he was telling the truth, they would shoot him. So I'm thinking you're a troll. Okay? Because there's no, you know what? You're a troll. Because there's not freedom of the press in Russia. Okay? You're a troll. You are an absolute troll. I just figured it out. As a troll. Last week I witnessed a Starlink satellite deployment, never seen it before. You witnessed it? Where were you? Where are they doing that at? You mean like it was shot up there, Washington State, that they shot it from Washington State? 5 a.m., no shit. Or are you talking about it was above, like 200, whatever, 200 miles up? What do you mean? Did it leave the planet from Washington State, or was it over Washington State? No, it was in the upper atmosphere. Okay. So you can see it happening. With the naked eye, you can see it. That's real cool. Yeah, that's what I thought. Went from north to south. Elon's got a good product. He does. Makes a good car. I would have bought stuff if I would have had any money, but I didn't, so I did not. Hey, Tonka, don't pee on that, dude. Fucking Elon. What happened to Elon and his woman? They made such a cute couple. My mind couldn't register what I was seeing. Oh, really? Is it that weird? You were just looking up and you were like, you noticed it, and then you were like, oh, that's a Starlink satellite. Or knock it off! Huh? Walking the dog, no shit. How'd you put it together? Did you check on the internet? No, I know I pissed on it. Looked up and it was moving very slowly. And then what? You checked to see that that's where it was going to happen? Which actually it was moving real fast, right? I described it to my buddy. Told me what it was. Hello, Tonka. What's up, dickweed? Like, what's the planet move at? 2,500 miles an hour or something? Something like that. There's no atmosphere up there, so it doesn't. Do you know what I'm saying? It's fucking weird shit. It's moving real fast, but there's no atmosphere. So, if they're on a spacewalk, they leave the space station or something, they're moving at the same speed. What? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what? What do you mean no atmosphere? That's the first time I heard that. I'm like, what do you mean no atmosphere? Oh, there's no atmosphere. I was a little kid. You know, like wrapping your head around that. What's the temperature? Get out of here. The difference between the moon temperature is crazy. It's like 400 degrees or something. It's either real cold or real hot. That's nuts. It's nuts. It's like something like, it's like over 400 degrees difference. Like, you know, like it's in space and space is real cold. So the sun heats it up that much. This one was telling me how much that Grey Gardens in the documentary and the Drew Barrymore. Yeah, I know. We watched it last night. Now I fell asleep during the Drew Barrymore. Yeah, she's totally into it. How about that Jerry? Jerry was doing them both, wasn't he? Jerry's a sculptor in New York. I knew right away Jerry was doing them. He was hanging out there because it was like probably there's plenty of space to make art. They let Jerry live there, and I bet that's what he was doing. It looked like he was painting houses for money, but it was totally obvious that Jerry was at least doing Little Edie, don't you think? At least her. But Little Edie was like, no, he's friends with Mom. Yeah, okay. He would go over there and they would be alone, and little Edie would probably say stuff like, I'm gonna blow you. And he'd be like, okay. Shit like that. They'd be alone and she'd say something like, I probably shouldn't do this, you're so young, but I'm gonna do it anyway. She deserved the D. You know he was. It's so obvious. I mean, they didn't, the documentary was real good. They didn't really do anything. They just, you know, sort of put it all together and that's it. Like, they didn't focus on the filth. That was sort of good. You could tell it was filthy anyway. They had a couple of, yeah, real naughty sex. It's really like, yeah, Jerry, get me in the butt. What? You heard me. Get me in the butt. Okay, Edie, if you want it. I do. It's probably filthy stuff. Wait, Mom's coming. Just be real quiet. She'll walk past us. Stay in the closet. She was real pretty when she was young. Yeah, she was attractive, sure. But the craziness can really make people look off. The alopecia, you know, didn't help her craziness because she was so wrapped, they're both so wrapped up into their look. You know, that's not healthy to be wrapped up into their look that much. It was like so much of like Um, there are narcissists, clearly. There was a narcissistic thing. Oh, there's babies, Mom. There was a narcissistic thing, clearly. You know, like, they were crazy, but their own hair out. No comment, we don't know. Right, rumors. Um, but, uh, like, their house was gross, right? And they were so crazy, they didn't care. Like, if somebody is gonna shoot here, like my friend Matt, he might be coming to stay for a while to do video. We'll, of course, clean up. But even as nasty as my place is right now, it's not as nasty as that place was. There's no way. There's no fucking way. The city could walk in there and go, yeah, they wouldn't say a thing. There's no dog poop laying around. Might be some bird poop, but you know what I'm saying? Like, there was one shot of the old 80s mattress without a sheet on it, and it looked like there was like cat diarrhea, and they were feeding the cats milk. I wonder what the smell was like in that place. It must have been horrendous. They had raccoons living in the attic. I took care of raccoons at a shelter, and raccoons wash their food, okay? So they find water and they wash the food, and then it's just a mess, you know? Yeah, our house just gets sort of cluttered, you know? I throw shit away. Constantly, I'm just like, I don't need it, I don't need it, I don't need it. I assume that there was like a sort of hoarding thing going on that we didn't see. And Destiny showed me one picture of young Edie in like a room that was just like, there was just shit everywhere. Now, when I had the hernias, I had trouble cleaning up, man. I couldn't sweep a floor and shit. So somebody came over and took a picture then. It might have been similar, but that was rough. That's about the roughest time of my life. Trying to work with hernias. I had those for 2 years. It was enough to just be able to train the dogs and then go lay down. I could work for 20 minutes and then go lay down. I was live streaming, and I'd be talking about diverticulitis. Or, oh, it's killing me. It was the hernias were like strangulating. So I'd lay down. God, that sucked. Such a rough time. It was filthy. I couldn't pick anything up, man. Now I do throw stuff away constantly. That house is insane. It did. It just looked fucking insane. You could tell right off the bat as soon as they, you know. I know there are mental illnesses that manifest themselves as hoarding. I'm just not sure which ones. Yeah, I know. It's like there's this like need for like objects. Like they have some special meaning to the person, so that they have to have. But they're objects that have like no meaning, like collecting string or something. You know, like, no, I might need that. Well, no, you don't need that. And then to get the person to get rid of it, it's like, you know, real difficult. As an artist, like I use materials to make shit, and I found out a long time ago, like if it's not used in a certain amount of time, I throw it away. You know, it's just got to go. Because I can always find more. But if you're always like, well, I got to keep this because I might use it, well, you might not too, so get rid of it. My father-in-law was a hoarder, and he was diagnosed as a narcissist. So it makes sense that Beals had narcissism. Oh, I thought that right off the bat. Like, severe. Like, they couldn't even tell that, like, how odd it looked. You know? I mean, just the fact that the place was disgusting. They did not care. Come on in. We're going to get attention. The two beautiful women that didn't get attention anymore, whose looks were fading, they were desperate. They were desperate. And, you know, they got what they wanted because, you know what? That thing is still famous to this day. I had seen bits and pieces of that. I didn't know, you know, like throughout the years because it's famous. But I'd never watched it. I didn't watch it until you brought it up yesterday. And I was like, then I looked at it. I'm like, Jackie, oh, sort of rang a bell. And then I saw the two women and I'm like, oh, I've seen this. They're crazy cat ladies. I got to see it. They're like the two most famous crazy cat ladies. Boy, I bet Jerry rocked little Edie out. Don't you think? He did the job. Anything to feed the need for attention, the delusion needs will override reality. Delusional needs, I would imagine. God, I just... Sir, like the whole mannerism, like... You tell she, you know, her attire was just sort of like... interesting. I like how the... I can't remember if it was the movie, but the filmmakers were like, no, we're just going to be like two artists documenting two other artists. You know, but being crazy isn't really art. You know, that's just crazy. Hey, Tonk, don't lean on me. It's not art to just be crazy. I guess they were making stuff. I mean, they were artistic, certainly. That's why Jerry, you know, Jerry the sculptor, he flocked to them. There's like a common, there's like this duality. There's like, you know, like in the artist world, this is a fact, that like in the art world, it's more acceptable. Like, oh, the person's crazy. Like, it's okay. They make art. It's all right. You know? Like, it's acceptable. If you were a banker, it might not be acceptable. But the art community is very acceptable of mental illness. It always has been. It's just the way it is. You know, you sort of tolerate some stuff, and they were pretty much harmless. You know, if it's just eccentric behavior and they're harmless, who cares? No, I can think of other artists that aren't harmless, that, you know, were horrible people, and people had a tendency to, like, say it's okay because they're brilliant or something. What? Stop placing an importance on intelligence or genius. It's not the end-all, get-all. It's better if the person is a good person. Just because they make something that is, you know, has a brilliance to it doesn't diminish that they're a piece of crap of a human being. Hitler was an artist. Interesting enough, you look at paintings, and they could be like architecture, and then out front, there would be people that were drawn real insignificantly, like really tiny. They were originally doing a documentary on Jackie O's sister, Lee Radswell, and somehow they were introduced to the Beals. What did Lee do? She's rich. A rich person, I take it. Tonka. You only do so much stuff on Jackie O. The Bouviers. Isn't that Marge Simpson's maiden name, Bouvier? Lee was like her sister, a high-class status whore. Hey, now. Come on. That's not nice. A member of the Jet Set in the 70s, I see. Tonka's a member of the Jet Set, aren't you, Tonk? Tonky. Where's that bird, Tonka? Tonka's harmless. Aren't you, Tonky? He's old. I gotta see it. I'm gonna have to go and see what Baby's mom wants. She was talking earlier that like Baby was gonna come here and stay while they went to Africa, and then they had said plans had changed, and then I don't know what. They said that they might not go, so maybe they're going after all. I wonder where they're going in Africa. Anyway, I'll live stream later. I'm gonna work on my car later. You guys tune in, it might fall on top of my head. Anyway, thank you. I'll see y'all. I'll see you. Bye-bye.